a video. I'm recording in case I do make this a video, but I doubt it. But it is good news. It is definitely good news. It was definitely a good day today. If you are a Lakers fan, Zion, I don't give a fuck about Zion. I don't know what Zion said or did, but I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about the fact that, hey, man, hey, no matter which way you slice it, not gonna lie, LA's on timing. Not gonna lie, LA's on timing. It's minimally better players you would want considering our situation. Considering we had to re-sign Austin Reeves, considering we had to re-sign Rui, Vando, in my opinion, was a must re-sign as well. The only potential question mark is D'Lo, and honestly, I think D'Lo had a bad series more than he was just like trash. Like, honestly, I think he just had a bad series when we needed him to turn up. I don't think he was a bad player for us throughout the entirety. I think that'd be the most dishonest thing you could say. So, weren't even mad at re-signing D'Lo for real. But I was scared when we signed D'Lo before Austin. That did scare me. But if you're going to tell me that we have D'Lo, Gabe Vincent, in a 17th overall pick, like, I'm not trying to drag it because it's 17, but that's damn near a lottery pick. If J Hood, because I thought that's what he goes by, if J Hood can step up and be better than any of these guys that I've mentioned prior to, oh, hell yeah. But it's cool. It's cool regardless. Max Christie with another year under development. Cam Reddish with something to prove. It don't hurt because he can shoot the fucking ball. All we need on my bench is niggas that can shoot the ball and not get dropped off. That's all I ask. We're definitely getting that with the bench players we have, whether it's Bando, whether it's Taurean Prince, who I like. I understand that him and Tony Snell are like memeable, but Taurean Prince less memeable than Tony, funny enough. But he's definitely a good acquisition for us. Literally shoot the ball, play defense. I take that all day, every day. Now, I see some people talk about D'Lo being potentially trash. I already covered that. I think that's just playoff recency bias, and I'm for niggas being anti-recency bias, but I'm not discrediting the entire season off of, like, at worst, the whole run. But I think even that's disingenuous. It was just bad 4 games. But when it comes to potentially, like, where's Lonnie Walker, you needed Austin. I ain't gonna lie. No offense to the following niggas. I would have packed him up. I would have packed him up. I would have packed him up. I'd even have packed him up if it meant we kept this nigga. And I would have packed him up too. We needed Austin Reeves back. He's like I don't want to say our glue guy, but it's beyond the Alex Caruso meme level thing. Austin Reeves just genuinely was our bailout player. He genuinely fit every player on our team. Kind of like, I think he fits around the league worldwide, to be honest. So I did want Austin Reeves to get paid no matter what the cost was. And considering that, along with, I don't want to say replaceable Lonnie was, because Lonnie definitely had an impact, but we knew what Lonnie Walker was. Lonnie Walker was going to play himself into a high contract. Unfortunately, that high contract couldn't be with us because we needed Rui more. It's just true. We needed Vando more. It's just true. D'Lo is the only one where you can scratch your head, but I'd rather have the point guard play at that point. So I think the worst you give this Lakers offseason is an A. I would even argue a potential S here. If for me to say S+, I would want a better, more experienced backup big than Jackson Hayes. I feel like our bigs are too skinny. I don't want no fat motherfuckers, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like AD and Jackson Hayes, while they can block shots, I feel like they're not enough of just hands up, jump with you, get physical with you for no fucking reason type bigs. I feel like that's the only thing we need on the front court. And then obviously at the forward spot, yes, I know Taurean Prince can shoot. Yes, I'm aware that Lewis is supposed to be able to shoot. But I would like to see a sniper from there out at the big man's position. I want to see like a stretch big. We get a stretch big. We get a defensive-minded, a veteran center preferably. I'm calling it S+, and I'm argue that we couldn't have done any better outside of like signing some players that realistically wouldn't have made sense. But I don't have that much to say about the Lakers offseason. I think it's really fucking good. The Suns? All right, now we just being nice. All right, I guess the Suns had a great offseason too. I mean, I can't ignore the fact that they have acquired 2-star talents, but yeah, they're chicken. they're chicken. I think they're just not learning lessons. They're chicken. But hey, if we like the Torrey Craig additions, all the other shit, I'm not gonna say it was bad. It's not bad. I just don't think it's helping them. I don't think any of their recent acquisitions help them. You know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of like the same team, except, hey, bro, we're just going to win next time, and we have Beal. Beal obviously is a huge difference, but they're not playing any defense, especially in the interior. Nah, I wouldn't say they're cooking, but they're okay. I would say definitely right now, runaway favorites is the Lakers. In terms of moving the needle for your specific team, I feel like the Lakers are the runaway favorites. I know Houston's getting a lot of shit, but I'll even have this hot take for the day. And then I'm going to try to pull them up on the screen. Look, I'm not going to lie. I don't hate it as much as y'all, bro. I don't. I don't. I'm going to be honest. I don't. R-Blaze with the 5. Oh, shit. I have my soundboard back, by the way.
First turn nigga from the hood.
I have my soundboard back. I'm just showing you love. Keep working. You kept work days bearable, especially your bubble videos. You were going off on KCP and Danny Green. Appreciate that. Look. Here's why I don't hate it. I'm not saying I like it, but I don't hate it. Tell you the truth, y'all. My thing with this is it kind of puts pressure on, and I think Josh is already gone, I want to say. But it puts pressure on the million of guards to essentially live up to a certain standard on quite literally both sides of the ball. Fred VanVleet obviously did not have that great of a season. I'm not even going to run from that. In fact, I even go as far as to say a lot of people from that 2019 Rockets team got hella stock off of one season and still live from that to this day. But I'll say that Fred VanVleet, he's still like right under all-star caliber to me, outside of his efficiency struggles, which have always kind of been there, as I've previously mentioned. But he's had a good rep around the league, and to a degree, rightfully so. He's a two-way guard. For the last 4 years, he's been around a 40% guy. I know it's 39.9. I'm calling that 40% guy. He can shoot 37 from 3 on 8, damn near 9 threes a game. He'll get you 19 and 6 on 2 turnovers. 19 and 7, really. So my thing with him and then Dylan Brooks even, and Dylan Brooks, I'm not going to pull up offensive stats. He fucking sucks. Is it establishes in the minds of, and correct me if I'm wrong, because these guys are literally new names to the league, Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, KPJ, even though I think KPJ is going to go. A lot of those young guys, hey, look, first of all, we cutting this non-defensive shit out. We're playing some damn defense. It's happening. We are going to actually play defense. 2, somebody got to go. Because there ain't no reason in chat. I know y'all like 2K, but logically speaking, keeping 4 young guards just logically would not make sense. Like, them overpaying for these motherfuckers, I don't like it, but I definitely don't hate it because, first of all, you had to spend the money. And second, even if you didn't have to spend the money, you are going to have to spend the money 4 years from now, 3 years from now. And when all those young guys are hitting the books, when it's Sengun, JG, Jabari Smith, Amen Thompson, and somebody else, KPJ, I know his was coming up earlier. When you got to pay all 5 of those guys, don't that sound impractical? So I'd rather you overpay 2 veterans, establish an identity, add contest in the locker room, add a sense of competitive edge in the locker room in terms of earning your spot on the court, and then the other 2 niggas, get the fuck out of here. The other nigga, get the fuck out of here. So I don't hate it. I'm not going to act like I like it. I would prefer you get some players that are more offensively capable because we know the era of basketball we live in. And we know 100% how niggas is going to treat this. If Fred and Dylan are memeably bad, they're going to get clips of that. And once they get the clips of them being memeably bad, then the young players aren't going to respect them. So that's my only concern. That's why I don't say I like it. I wish they had gotten, for granted with Fred, he'll get a little bit more leeway. He always does. But I like with Dylan Brooks, I know they're going to play that card. If Dylan Brooks was like Patrick Beverly or Marcus Smart, and they wouldn't play that card. But Dylan has been memed to hell. So that's my only thing with Houston. That's my only pushback with Houston. But in general, wasn't the worst thing in the world. I think niggas are just not thinking that through. I think niggas are trolling on that a little bit. But it's fine. Last one. because, again, a lot of the other teams, I mean, some people suck, some people are great. I really just wanted to talk about the Lakers, but I guess I might as well, while I'm talking about teams, might as well get these niggas out the way, because I don't think I talked about this, actually. I don't think I actually talked about this. Pulling this up right now. Give me a second. Here we go. Here we go. And actually, there's a video for us to react to as well. Dame time is actually up. There's no more loyalty in sports. You know what's fucked up? Niggas are actually like, some niggas are doing it. Some niggas are not trolling. Some niggas are actually like hurt. Like some niggas are saying we've lost a role model. Shit like that. Yeah, the internet is hell. The internet is literally like a thing. Like I don't even know. I don't even know how that happened. Like the day one when he announced it and when it was announced, everybody loved it. Day two, we lost the hero. Like, oh my God. But the grind is officially over. They stay sleep on Dame eras are about to end final fuckingly. We're about to actually see Damian Lillard in a competitive mindset, in a competitive environment is what I was looking for. I don't know why I said mindset. He was always trying to compete. It's about time we fucking see it. I'm happy. Like I said, always, from a basketball lens, the most insane shit of all time. From a life perspective, for the people that tried to make it about life, obviously, if Dame was happy there, if his family's happy there and he's making money, duh. Everybody that wanted Damian Lillard out of Portland, we're talking as NBA fans. And in the fandom, in that environment, it was asinine for him to even have been there from both perspectives. Portland, as you can see here, might even not cooperate with his request, which that's why I said the loyalty thing is overrated. Because I know I know on Keep It a Buck, because Keep It a Buckers always try to like do antsy on the co-host thing, but on my channel I got no smoke for it. But I know on Keep It a Buck I had said, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, player movement is getting it's getting crazy. But and on there they was killing me. On here y'all were good, so I ain't even got nothing to say. But over there they're like killing me and Omar for saying that shit. And I'm like, I want y'all to understand, nobody is saying that players shouldn't have any freedom because you think I'm about to cape for these organizations? That's fucked. They're like, I'm not saying this is essentially the wrong thing for them to do. It's just not. It's actually the right thing for them to do. But considering that he gave you his like 5-6 years of a good amount of his prime, and you couldn't surround him with any talent, you're not even going to throw him, I don't want to say a bone, but like you ain't going to do him a favor and at least try to acknowledge where he wants to go, because it sounds like Dame about to go anywhere. I'm going to tell you the truth. It truly sounds like Dame about to go anywhere, but let's see what Woj had to say about it, and this is actually a live reaction.
Front office, their organization, they made it clear to teams who called yesterday about Damian Lillard that they are open for business everywhere in the league on him. Now, our Mark Spears reports that Damian Lillard wants to play for the Miami Heat, that he has told the Blazers that. But he does not have a no-trade clause in the way that Bradley Beal did. He does not get to control where he goes next. And for Portland,
he ain't got a clause.
They're going to go out into the marketplace and try to find the best deal they can, a combination of young players, draft picks, salary cap relief,
100%.
all the things you want when a star of Damian Lillard's magnitude asked to be traded. And so I think this will not be a quick process, and Miami does not have any advantage in trying to get a trade for Damian.
That's the real talk. That's the real talk. Miami. The problem with this is, again, I don't like the fact that they kind of just like, once he said, all right, it is time to split, now it's kind of like, nah, fuck you, boy. But I'm not saying that they're wrong. It's just like morally wrong. It's not literally wrong. It is technically, if you're a Blazers fan, this should make you happy. I guess that's the best way I can say it. If you're a Blazers fan, this should make you happy. From the outside looking in, though, it's kind of toxic. But ultimately, should have happened years ago. I do hope that they don't get themselves scammed trying to push them to Miami. But Miami, I do think, has a somewhat package, so it's possible to get it done. I think it's definitely possible to get it done. Just some shit in Miami. But overall, man, I'm happy the fuck he's out. Tired of it. I saw someone say Warriors and Lakers, niggas. Y'all gotta stop. y'all gotta stop. No. The Golden State Warriors. It sold 3 years ago. The Golden State Warriors don't have an actual package to get Damian Lillard. No, it's wishful thinking though for y'all niggas, not for nobody else alive. But like, nah, it's not. I think he's going to Boston. Boston would be cool, but I don't want to say unnecessary because obviously Dame and Tatum would be just straight up better than Brown and Tatum, even though the defensive potential would drop. Because Jaylen Brown, as bad as he played defensively, he is still a clear better defender. But I'd have to see what the package is, because if you give up an arm and a leg for Dame and you lose the depth, but instead you get Dame, you're kind of just like a knockout punch type team, and the Celtics have been consistently a better team than most people, top to bottom in terms of roster. So if you go all in on star power, you better win, and that's a lot of pressure. But it is what it is. Wizards, all right, we're done here. All right, we're done here, man. Oh my God.